Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, this is hot off the presses. This has just happened, not even an hour ago. YouTube is blowing up, and I got to get my video in because by tomorrow morning, this is going to be all over the internet. Okay, so apparently the Oscars was going on tonight, which who cares? We don't watch it. But I believe it was the Oscars. This is so hot off the presses that I don't even have all the information. But somebody called me and was like, "Did you just see Will Smith smack the shit out of Chris Rock?" I'm like, "What?" Yeah, Chris Rock was hosting the Oscars. And in my opinion, he made a very light-hearted joke about Jetta. Is it Jetta or Jada? Ah, damn. I got to get my story right. So basically, he made a joke about Jada because, Jada's hair is cut short now because she has alopecia. Islander. And so, because she has alopecia, which is when you lose your hair, she decided to just shave all her hair off. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So, I mean, damn, Will, really? Like, Chris could have made so many more inappropriate jokes about your wife. Okay, so wait. So then Chris made a joke saying that Jada could be like the next one to do. Girl, no. Like, he said that Jada, Chris Rock said Jada could be the next person to do G.I. Joe part two or whatever. You know, kind of making a joke about her hair. Well, prior to that, you see Will and Jada in the audience laughing, kikiing it up like it's nothing. But then when Chris Rock made that joke, Jada had made a face. Yes, go look, girl. Yes, I thought it was a joke. Yes, Al. I know he is. I understand he's tired of people talking about his wife, but come on now. Okay, so then Will walks up on stage because of course, he's an A-lister, so he's right in the front. He walks up on stage, and I think Will at that moment, when you look at the video, in that moment, Will was trying to decide, am I gonna slap the shit out of him? Am I gonna nudge him? You know how you nudge somebody with two fingers? Or am I gonna punch him? Because his hit looked like a combination of a punch and a slap. If Chris is going to press charges, let me tell you something. I will press charges. I will press charges. All right, so after he punch slapped them, whatever that was, because it looked weird. After he did that, Will like walked off the stage, but with like a pimp walk, like yeah, I just smacked this hoe. And then he proceeds to walk off stage, right? So Chris Rock is standing there like, I think he is a true gentleman by making man respect his wife. Okay, all right, I hear that part. So after, okay, so then Will Smith walks off stage, gets back to his seat. Now Chris Rock is still on stage, just like, did this ninja really just slap me in the face? So then when Chris like, oh, okay, like you can tell in Chris' head, he was like, now what am I gonna do? I'm at the Oscars. This is live. For 50 years, black people weren't even allowed to come to the Oscars. We've always been disrespected. And here I am with this decision. Do I run off stage, punch Will Smith back in his face? Do I cuss him out? What do I do? Like, you could just see that in Chris's head. But Will is already still mad. So then he goes back to his seat and he yells up to the stage, keep my mother effing wife's name out your mother effing mouth. I might have added an extra mother effing on that. I might have. But then, and so Chris Rock was just looking at him like, you really just did this shit? So then Chris just took it to the level of, you know what? I ain't even gonna show off. Let me just let this, I'm gonna keep it moving. But then as Chris tried to do his next joke, you can feel in Chris's voice was like, how am I gonna handle this? Like, this man just slapped me in the face on national TV at the Oscars. Like, for real? You just really did that? Linda, I put it on my community tab. So go to my community tab and just hit and open the video and you can see the whole thing. It's like 2 minutes. So now, of course, all over the blogs, the Shade Room got it, Neighborhood Watch, I think the BET, like all the big blog channels, YouTube channels already have the story and they already posted it. But the aftermath of next week, this is going to be all over, mainstream media. And how is this going to affect Will's life, his profession, how people perceive him? Now, listen, I don't want to talk about nobody's past, but Will, I mean, he talks about his own childhood, but Will grew up with a very violent father. So, and plus Will from Philly. And Philly, it's like certain jokes, like it's a key until you hit a certain soft spot, trigger point. And for Will, who is like that type of person who laughs at everything, allegedly, even though there have been so many jokes made about Jada, like, we didn't even see that kind of energy when that little boy told the whole world, what's his name, Augustine, whoever, that he was sleeping with Jada. Like, where was your energy for him? Like, he disrespected Jada, told all that business. But you gonna flip out on Chris, who made a joke that, first of all, wasn't even funny. It wasn't funny. It was corny. And you get that mad because Jada makes a face like she's upset? Like, really? So, honestly, I just feel like Chris Rock caught the anger from all your other, like, you're angry about a whole bunch of other stuff. And Chris caught that. Chris was the one who had to take that. Now, what would you do? What would you do if that happened to you? Like what do you think? Would you sue? Would you sue Will? Would you say, like, Will, like, damn, we got to shoot, you got to give me a fair one. Like, we got to shoot a fair one. Like, we got to fight. Nah, Chris, don't do that. I don't think you got the weight. I think Will will beat your ass. Because Will got a lot of pent up anger. He got childhood anger. He got anger with Jada. I don't care what kind of relationship you got, and a man can cheat on you 999 times. But the one time you cheat on him, it's like you done broke the whole, like you the worst thing that ever happened. So Will was gonna fall apart anyway because the whole world knew that his wife was messing around with her son's friend. Ah, Lord. I get that, Marilyn. But I don't think that was the time or place. And I don't think Chris Rock deserved to be punched in his face. He deserved to maybe get cussed out. Like Will could have sat in that seat and said, F you, watch your mouth. Don't talk about my mother. Like he could have did all of that. But to get out his seat and then make the decision to hit that man, because it was kind of like a slap and a punch. You could tell he didn't know which way he wanted to go. What if he would have hit Chris Rock? Because Chris is little. He would have hit him. He bumped his head on the ground on the floor and died like some freak shit. Will better kiss my ass. I'm so mad at him. I just don't like for people. I don't. Oh my gosh. It's like, how dare you embarrass that man like that? That man got kids. Like, how dare you? And it what you mad about? He said your wife is basically bald headed. She's bald headed by choice. First of all, she shaved her head off, her hair. Like that's not what you mad about. That's not what you mad about. And you know what? Just to make you even madder, I would sue him. I hope Chris Rock sues him. I really do. Oh, what if they arrest him for aggravated assault? Yeah, Marilyn, I'm sure he will, but what about all the other comedians? Like, that's a running joke. Like, all the other comedians. It's like saying now, like, comedians, and I mean, I've been to comedy shows where the comedian might start like cracking on somebody in the audience and they get mad. So they take a risk anyway, depending on what your content is. But come on now, Will. Oh my goodness. I want this to be fake so bad. I hope tomorrow and next week we find out that this was a stunt. Because he should be arrested for assault. You assaulted that man on live TV, allegedly. He definitely can be arrested for assault. Unless, Chris is like, nah, we planned that. It was a joke. But the way Chris looked at the end, I'm reading his body language, the tone of his voice got real low. Because, he speaks kind of like with a high pitched voice, like hyper and funny. His tone of voice got like low. And it was taking all of him not to show out. Mm. Now, see, I got to go back and look because I didn't notice Jada's face once Will got back to his seat. I was looking at that actress, the Wakanda actress who was sitting next to Will. She didn't know whether to laugh or hug Will, hold him back. Like the whole audience, they didn't get it. Like to this day, they don't, to this moment, some of them really think that was a joke. I'm really hoping that we're going to find out that that was a joke, that was all part of the joke. Like it wasn't real. I mean, Will is an actor and Chris is an actor. So I'm praying that that was not real life. Because Will, if you hit him like that over that joke, your anger is not with that man. Your anger is with so many other things. Probably going all the way back to your childhood trauma. But don't let me get all into that. But I just had to get my little video out because, first of all, I just, Will, oh my God. In front of them people. Y'all know what I mean by them people. You gonna act like that in front of them people? Ugh. Real probably would have taken it better if Chris did it on PT. Right? But you know what, man? Like BET, I don't think it was such a soft joke. Like he could have really went in. On BET, he probably would have. His joke would have been much funnier to us, but more disrespectful. He did a joke that the white folks could understand. Oh my God, I hope this was fake. Not that we need approval from white folks or like a stamp of approval or anything like that, because we don't. But the fact that Will lost it, and it was worse than when Cardi B attacked Nicki Minaj at the that big hoity-toity fancy little gala that they do. And the way Nicki was just like, bitch, I would have fought you on the block. Like, why did you have to come out here and do this? That's kind of how it was. Like, yeah, we gonna fight, we gonna argue, we gonna cuss each other out, but not here. Damn. Looked like that Will was laughing at. Yes. Will was laughing at first, and then Jada's face was like, why you gotta bring that up? And then all of a sudden Will got mad at that. God, let this be fake. Oh, I hope this is fake. They could turn this around if they wanted to, and just if Chris is willing to do it. But oh Lord. Lord, and they always want to put somebody in jail, especially a man of color. Like the police could come up with all kinds of charges on that. Inciting a riot, aggravated assault 1, with intent to hurt. I mean, the list will go on and on. The list will go on and on. Will Smith might get arrested tonight, y'all. Because if that was in California, I don't know no, it wasn't pre-recorded. So it's early evening there now. Yeah, he could get arrested tonight. Yep. He can get arrested tonight. If he gets arrested, then we know it was real. But I don't think Chris would. I don't know. I'm petty as shit. He would be arrested, is my book. As a matter of fact, I would have fell. I would have actually fell to the floor. Boop. Nope. I would have fell right down to that damn floor and tried to bust my own lip. But I guess when two rich people fight, they don't think like that. Like it's like when you rich and you fight somebody poor. That's when the poor person be like, I'm paid. I'm just disappointed. Damn, Will. Damn. Now everybody would be like, okay, if you would have fought that little boy that Jada was sleeping with. Even though, according to the streets, allegedly, Will's got a longtime girlfriend out in Europe somewhere. Been with her for years, allegedly, from what I heard from the streets. See, that's why we miss Wendy. Wendy, you got to get better, girl. Wendy Williams, you got to get better. See, Wendy would have dissected this whole situation. She would have told us about any past beef that maybe they had. Now we got to rely on Sherri Shepherd. Sherri ain't gonna keep it real. I don't even watch her. All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait for Tasha K to get herself together, and then we'll get it all. Let me see. I think Tasha go live on Fridays. So that'll give people that was there enough time to call Tasha K, tell her what was what, whoop de whoop, and then when Tasha go live on Friday, we can have more details about what was up. Because something could have happened backstage before it even got to that point. Oh, yo, I got to go. I got an 8 o'clock class. But thank y'all for stopping by. Have a good evening. And keep your eyes on the street so we can find out what's good. Ugh. Good night.